For some reason the back of our neck always wants to be like extra crispy, and don't nobody got time for that. Hey guys, it's Shay. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about beauty, nursing, and lifestyle weekly. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. And if you're back for another video, of course, I appreciate your support. So you guys on my channel have been asking me for skincare routines since like March. And I'm telling y'all, it's been a crazy couple months, but I'm finally coming through with my routine for you guys. I have filmed this numerous times and I haven't been able to get the aesthetic right, but I think today we got this in the bag. So please stay tuned. Make sure, as always, you wash your hands before you do any skincare. I'm going to tell you all my tips about that, as well as the products I use, and you guys will be right beside me in tonight's skincare. Okay guys, so now that the hair is back and the hands are clean, we're going to go ahead and get into my skincare routine. My skincare routine is pretty simple in my opinion. When I compare it to other YouTubers here, I think my steps are a little bit more generic, and also you can find a lot of these products in the drugstore. First, a recap on my skin. So I am combination oily. I feel the more I age, I'm slowly becoming more dry than oily, which is a little scary to me because I've noticed I've been oily like my entire life. But I primarily get oily in my T-zone, and then I get dry patches above my eyebrows, sometimes on my cheeks and on the bottom of my face. My skin is not really problematic skin at all. I will have a breakout every once in a while, and that's usually when my cycle is coming. But other than that, I've been doing the same skin routine, guys, for like the last like 2-3 years, like literally. And I'm pretty sure I have this on my channel. I might switch up products time to time, and I might use different things from time to time. But overall, it's the same steps. I'm not saying my steps are perfect. I'm not saying my steps are like Jackie Aina or anything, but they keep my skin looking as youthful and smooth and glowing as I can get it. So the first thing I do is cleanse. So my cleanser is a drugstore cleanser. I use the CERAVAE foaming cleanser. This cleanser can be found easily at like Walmart, Target, any typical drugstore. So what I do is I simply just apply this to the hand. As you rub this around under the water, you develop a foaming cleanser, which is obviously the name of the cleanser. And once it's foamed up pretty well, I will go ahead and add water and I will apply it to my skin. Okay guys, so now that I have the foaming cleanser on my face, one important step I did want to tell you guys about that I obviously forgot myself is as I started washing my face, I started to get water running down my arms. I grabbed this technique from Juicy Jazz, and I recently seen my girl LQ Love here on YouTube also mention this. I will tag her down in the description box. But you want to use scrunchies when you do your skincare routine because this will catch any water that is going to go down your arm while you're washing your face. You can find scrunchies. I got these ones from Dollar Tree, anywhere that sells scrunchies, honestly. So most of the time I let my cleanser sit on my face for a little bit. Most people go ahead and wash it right off, but I feel like I get a better clean when it sits on my face. So usually I'll just hang out, listen to music, or just be like acting crazy until this cleanser takes over. 3 to 5 minutes. I don't need like a whole, it's not a face mask, but it's just something I can literally feel the bubbles just doing their job in my face. Okay, so we will go ahead and rinse the face. As I'm rinsing the face, I'm just making sure I'm getting all the soap off, getting all the areas of my face, and making sure that everything is cleansed and ready for my next step. As you guys can see in this clip, I pretty much just submerged my whole face into the sink. I think I left a little bit out to show you guys me actually rinsing my face, but typically I'm just getting my face really into the sink and rinsing everything off. As I go to dry my face, you guys will notice that I'm using a cloth that is a little bit different. This is a dupe for the makeup eraser. In no way, shape, or form am I expecting it to be the makeup eraser at this time, but it is a good quality like microfiber type material. It's actually made of 100% polyester. And this is amazing for drying off your face without using like a rough washcloth. If you guys look at the washcloth I have, it's very like beaded. And sometimes those beaded areas are very good for your body skin, but it's very rough for your face. So this one, I think it's called Erase Your Face. I feel like I literally got this one from like colds or something during Christmas time. But honestly, like I said, get just a dupe 100% polyester, because you're not using it for a makeup eraser, you're just using it to dry your face. Yeah, so now that the face is dried and cleansed, my next step is a little bit different than some people, but I like to tone next. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of toners that I've been using recently. I tend to switch it up just because I'm a product junkie and I can never keep using the same thing over and over again, but most of the time it is good to use the same thing because you know what works for you. So the first toner I'm going to show you guys is the Dickinson's toner. Now, one thing about this toner I do have to say is if you have sensitive skin, I probably wouldn't necessarily recommend it. This does contain alcohol. I actually ended up using this when I first moved over to my new place because I did not have a toner with me, and it was the only one I could get at the Walmart that was open at like 9 o'clock at night. Now, it does have alcohol in it, so that's why I don't think it's a good product for people with sensitive skin. But I will tell you guys, I have been using this on a daily since the beginning of July when I moved here, and my skin has been looking better than ever. So this is the Dickinson's Witch Hazel. It's very affordable, but like I said, if you have sensitive skin, you might want to try a different alternative. So we're talking alternatives, guys. Thayer's Witch Hazel is my next favorite. This is a cucumber flavor or scent, but they have different types. This one is alcohol free. It's a natural remedy. It is very good toner as well. The last toner that I have been into recently is by PIXI Skin Treats. This brand is sold in Target, and this one just really gives my face like a really good glow, especially when I use it at nighttime and I wake up in the morning. It's able to like refresh and tone the skin, but it still gives me like that perkiness in my skin when I wake up in the morning. Now, the purpose of toner, in my opinion, is to make sure, one, it's cleaning off any excess that you left behind when you cleanse, and two, it's just refining your skin and kind of getting it back to like a natural balance. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Dickinson's. When I tone, I was cracking up. I was watching LQ's video, and she was talking about how you got to make sure when you get done toning your face, use that pad and go behind them ears, because sis, them ears be funky if you do not clean behind them. And soap and water does do the trick, but a toner will knock it out. She was talking about how her grandma used to use alcohol behind her ears, and it reminded me of my mom so much. It was literally like a 2 to 3 times a week thing. My mom would literally take a cotton swab, get some alcohol, and go behind our ears. So it was funny when she mentioned that in her video, because I was like, oh yeah, I do the same thing with my toner pads. I really like to tone under the eye. I feel like it makes my dark circles lighten up a little bit. Some people don't like getting that close to the eye, but as long as it's not directly in my eye, I don't know. Do it at your own risk. Toning your neck is also a good thing to do. It just keeps everything balanced. As you guys can see, I take this toner pad, I go everywhere on my neck. I even go behind my neck. Especially us as like African Americans, for some reason the back of our neck always wants to be like extra crispy, and don't nobody got time for that. So my next step in my skincare routine is a serum. I have a couple here for you guys. My recent favorite is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid in B5. Guys, hyaluronic acid is bae now. Like, if you are not using hyaluronic acid in your skin routine, what are you doing, baby? Like, hyaluronic acid is literally water for your skin. That's the best way to explain it in a nutshell. It's nourishing, it's like water. It is replenishing your skin and moisturizing it with a natural element. So I am so for serums with hyaluronic acid. I do have 2 other serums that I will sometimes use. There's a Radiance Perfecting Serum. This one has vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. Told y'all that's my jam. So I got this one from TJ Maxx. It does have some different ingredients in it, so just make sure when you guys are getting products from Marshalls and TJ Maxx, you pay attention to the ingredients. The Ordinary was very I don't want to say very specific, but it's something that I knew I could trust the ingredient quality in. The other thing that I use sometimes is this PIXI Overnight Glow Serum. Again, guys, the whole PIXI Skin Treats line is very good for naturally radiant, glowy skin, but that's still moisturized and still, you know, up to par. So we'll go in with the Ordinary at this time. I only use a couple drops of these serums at night. Like I'm giving myself football marks across my head. But just like 2 or 3 drops, they say. I just do those little swipes. give it a minute just to get tacky on the face and then once I pat them in like this, I just feel like it makes it easier to get into the skin. Then I'll go in and I'll do a circular motion. I know some of y'all are probably like, Shay, you said this was going to be simple. I really do feel like it's simple. It's only a couple steps. I'm just showing you guys all the options that I use as products, but you don't have to use everything I'm saying in this video. In fact, you only need one thing from every category. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is moisturizers. I'm going to mention 2 of them to you guys. I've really been liking the e.l.f. Hello Hydration, or it's also called the Holy Hydration Cream. It's very moisturizing. It's also another product that has hyaluronic acid in it, and I've just noticed that my skin has been a lot more like plump when using this one. Another staple for me I've been using for quite a while is the NEUTROGENA HYDROBOOST Water Gel. So this one, I have actually the travel size. This is the smaller one, but they do have a bigger size that usually retails for like 14 or 15 bucks. I did hear recently that they're coming out with some new products. This also has hyaluronic acid in it, hence the name HYDROBOOST. But this just gives your skin like that like look, y'all. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, and it's not a greasy moisturizer. I was having a lot of problems with moisturizers that either weren't giving my skin enough moisture because, you know, I'm dry, I have a lot of dry skin, but also I'm combo, so I was also getting ones that are like oil based, and then my forehead was looking like Shirley Temple, if that even makes any sense. So this is like the perfect balance for me, especially being a combo oily girl. And then whatever extra moisturizer I have on my hand, I try to also blend down my neck. Do not forget your neck, ladies, when it comes to skincare, because your neck is going to age while your skin is looking young. Include the whole package deal. Recently, I've been on the hunt for eye cream because, as you guys can see, these under eyes, nursing has did your girl dirty. I was just talking about this to someone. My eyes were looking great. My feet was cute. I was popping before nursing, and when nursing came along, you know, the money is great, the career is great, but your body is going to suffer. My feet look crazy. They always do now. I don't understand. I had the prettiest feet, and my eyes are always having dark circles, like, no matter how much sleep I get. So I've been using this e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream lately. I've really been noticing that my eyes are a little bit brighter with this, but I'm still in search for like the perfect eye cream. I don't have any issues really with wrinkling, and I don't really have any issues with, like, I know some people say bags. Mine is more of just the dark circles that produce under my eye. And I remember my mom always used to mess with me. She's like, you don't want to go to sleep on time? You won't get them dark circles, and maybe that's why they're here. Maybe it's not nursing, I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't listening as a child. So I just really just apply this. One good thing to do with this, guys, I want a skincare refrigerator so bad, and I think I'm going to get it. So Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I think on the 4th or the 5th day, I will try to post it up here. They are going to have a skincare fridge for 50% off. So I hope I get this video up before that happens. But in the case that I don't, make sure you check it out. Also go on Amazon, because Amazon does have them for a pretty good deal. I just felt like I was going to be extra, but I know putting like your eye creams in there will really help them give you like a good, really subtle, just decrease the swelling in your eyes. You guys know cold, we put ice on our leg, our knee. If something gets, you know, sprained, same thing with your eyes. If you have puffiness, all you need is cold product. Cold product will literally decrease swelling. That's the key. All right, so before we wrap up this skincare routine, my last step is to focus on my lips. I think the lips are a very important element of your skincare routine. So before I do my final staple to my face, I make sure I go in with the lip scrub. This lip scrub is by LIQUE. I've had this for a very long time. I'm not really sure if I got this like from a BoxyCharm or something like that, but it works well for me. e.l.f. also has one that's like a lipstick that works pretty good. And I know there is, I can't think of the other brand, but another brand that is known for like lip scrubs. So I literally just place a little bit of this on the lips. A good tip for this too, guys, is if you have an old toothbrush or a new toothbrush that you're only going to use for lip care, use that to scrub your lips. It's the best tip ever. Mine is at home. I didn't bring it when I moved, but I need to get one for my lip care. I cannot do a skin routine without scrubbing my lips. Because most sugar scrubs or most lip scrubs are sugar based, some people decide to lick this stuff off. I ain't with that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse it off with my cloth again. This cloth will go right into the wash as soon as we're done, and I'm going to use the side that I didn't use for my face. Okay guys, so after I'm done the lip scrub, I go in with 1 or 2 products to hydrate my lips for the bedtime. You guys have already probably heard me talk about the lip LANEIGE sleeping mask. I have been raving on this on my channel since my channel first started. This is an OG. As y'all can see, this is like my second one, and I'm like already halfway in. So yeah, lip LANEIGE. If you need some hydration at nighttime, this is a good, definitely lip sleeping mask. Now, something I've come upon recently that I did not even like know was like not trending or anything, I just found on the website, is this Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. Yes, I'm reading the back, guys, so I can tell you the right name. But guys, this is a game changer. Like, I think this was only like 12 or 15 bucks, and I just decided to get it because I was like, I never heard nobody talk about this. Y'all, my lips, I'm telling you, I'm like almost done with this. They are so hydrated from this stuff. It tastes wonderful. It tastes like vanilla cupcakes, and it leaves these lips looking right. Like, I'm really at a crossroad on if I like this or the lip LANEIGE better. Like, I don't even know, but you guys see how good my lips look? And they will literally say, like, I'm gonna go to sleep tonight and wake up and this stuff is still gonna be on my lips. Like, I can drink water bottles and everything. So this Fenty Beauty Luscious Lip Balm, like, I think I'm gonna go in and order a couple more because I don't know how long they're gonna have it, but it is so good. So my last step of my skincare routine is a little extra, but hey, if it's Shai, it's gotta be extra, right? So I go in with a facial spray. I remember a couple years ago I heard a bunch of controversy on facial sprays because they had fragrances and all this other stuff. Guys, half the stuff we put on our face has fragrances. If you put lotion on your face to keep your face moisturized, it has fragrance. Now, don't get me wrong, I know some people have sensitive skin, so if you have sensitive skin, I would not even recommend this tip or trick, and I would tell you to make sure you check your products for fragrance. But my skin, while it can get irritated, fragrance is not one of the things that irritates my skin too much. So this Pearlescence Balance spray is what I'm currently using. I also picked this up from TJ Maxx. As you can see, my sticker is still hanging out. I got this maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and you guys can see how much of I have used. It is a facial tonic. This is like one of my favorite ones. I know you guys hear about the Mario Badescu sprays. I love those. I dropped them in my purse and refreshed my face with those. And Pearlescence even had like these big sprays of cucumber water and like coconut water that I used a long time ago. But guys, when this runs out, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because you know how TJ Maxx is. Sometimes they have stuff, sometimes they don't. And this is so good. I feel like it's giving me like a little bit of an extra tone, and I think it just refreshes and it makes my skin look so good. So let me stop talking. Let me just go ahead and use it. Now, I know we talked about fragrance. This one is very, I would say low-key. It's literally what it says is in it. Green tea, aloe vera. That's what I smell when I use this. And when I look on the back at the ingredients, fragrance is the last ingredients. And if you guys know, when you're looking at ingredients on the back of a product, the first thing is what it has most of, which on here is water. And the last thing is what it has least of, which is fragrance or perfume. So it has green tea extract, aloe leaf juice, witch hazel. So it is kind of a tonic. And yeah, guys, this is like my fave. So after I put that on my face, I have this little roller that I got from e.l.f. I think I picked up from like Marshalls or something. And I literally just go in like a kind of circular, but like up and down motion. And then I just roll it in. I feel like it helps my products like settle in and seep into the skin. All right, guys, so we have reached the end of the skincare routine. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me throughout this routine and learning about some of my favorite products and tips and tricks for making your skin look still youthful, so flawless. I am 27 years old, guys. I realized at like age 25 that my skin was trying to age on me, and I was like, I'm not having it. I need to look this way for, you know, a couple more years. So like I said, my products are very simple. My routine is very simple. You don't have to use every single thing that I mentioned in here. Like I told you guys, I gave you a few options, but overall this is how I make sure that my skin stays not only clean, fresh, but also moisturized and things like that. Now, I did suffer when I was younger from a lot of hyperpigmentation. I used to have a lot of self-esteem issues because I was like two-toned, guys. Like if I showed you like my arms, matter of fact, let me just show y'all. So you guys see that defined line in my arm? This is how my face was. My cheeks were this color and the rest of my face was this color. And why I think I still do have like that pigmentation in my face recently from doing skincare has definitely evened out and became one tone, which in reality, guys, no matter what shades you have on your face, us melanin and even just in general, any of us with skin, our skin is beautiful. Like that's the beauty of skin, because nobody's skin is the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this video and stop talking and stop struggling with my robe. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on your way out. Do you use any of these products, or are any of these products not good for you? What do you use in your skin routine? I love hearing about new products, guys, because I will run to the store in a hot second and get something, especially if it's gonna make the face look right. So I will see you guys in my next upload. Again, thanks so much for your support, and make sure you subscribe on the way out.